The first time I drove Chevy's all-new Camaro was about 6 months ago. It was on a drive from Salt Lake City up to Bozeman, Montana. Unfortunately, it was in the fall, on all-season tires, during an ice storm. Yeah, it was hardly the best situation for evaluating a high-performance rear-wheel drive coupe. In fact, it took 150% of my available concentration just to keep it out of the ditch. But luckily, that's not going to be a problem today. Now, since my first Camaro encounter, I have driven it on a couple other occasions, though curiously only V6-powered examples. Chevy's 8-cylinder offering finally gets its chance today. And it was worth the wait. This 1SS Coupe here features the company's 6.2-liter LT1, a modern-day descendant of the original small-block V8 that engineering Jedi Ed Cole and his team put together some 6 decades ago. You know, sadly, we are not related, but if we were, I'd probably be a lot smarter than I am.
Craig, use the horse power.
Yeah, what do you think I've been doing all week? You know, for being omniscient, ghosts sure don't know very much. Anyway, this pushrod throwback delivers suitably heady numbers. 455 horsepower and an equal amount of torque. That's 20 more thoroughbreds than Ford's Mustang GT can supply, along with an extra 55 pound-feet of twist. Direct injection and variable valve timing both help improve this engine's flexibility and efficiency. When equipped with a 6-speed manual transmission, which this Camaro SS has, the car can stick at 16 miles per gallon city and 25 highway, scores that result in a combined rating of 19 mpg, which really isn't too bad. Of course, for people that feel so inclined, you can also get one with an 8-speed automatic. It makes the car more efficient and likely even faster, but like bringing bacon-wrapped scallops to a Ramadan potluck, it is in poor taste. Plus, it's an extra $1,500. As I mentioned earlier, this car comes in 1SS trim, which is sort of the base V8-powered version of the Camaro, and it's probably the one I would get if I were spending my own greenbacks. Now, it's pretty straightforward in here. You get nice cloth seats, a stick shift, and no bullshit. It's everything you need and nothing you don't, and I like that. Looking around, this car's cockpit is something of a mixed bag. There is a lot of hard plastic, though it's attractive and everything is well built. But why is the main screen angled downward toward the center console? It's weird looking and makes it harder to use. And then there's the outward visibility. Even after a week, I'm still not used to it. But these faults can be largely forgiven once you start driving the 6th generation Camaro. Thanks to GM's excellent Alpha architecture, SS versions have lost more than 220 pounds. With a lightweight body and tons of power, it can hit 60 miles an hour in the 4-second range. It is fast, scary fast. Now, from a standstill, you go first, second, 85, what's my bail set at, Your Honor? And unless you live at a racetrack, I see no real need for a Z28 or a ZL1. This SS is more than enough, believe me. And the sound it makes is enthralling. It burbles and pops, rumbles and snorts like an uncorked track car. The $895 dual mode exhaust system just highlights all of that luscious V8 music. The chassis is tight and communicative, plus this particular car is equipped with magnetic ride control, a $1,700 option, and what that allows you to do is completely change the way the suspension feels, from soft and supple to kidney jarring, all at the push of a button, and overall it is pretty frickin' remarkable how well this technology works. Likewise, the automatic rev matching feature makes you look like a pro, even if you're just a bro. It quickly blips the throttle for perfect downshifts every time, though the Camaro is so easy to drive, I'm just leaving this off. And then there's the steering, which feels dense, yet at the same time micrometer precise. The standard Brembo brakes have more bite than an alligator, and then the chassis, well, It's a masterpiece. I mean, who needs, say, a BMW M4 when you can get all of this for 42 grand, which is what this particular car costs. Plus, you get nicer exterior styling and probably a lot lower cost of ownership to boot. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Get a Camaro SS. So the SS trim takes everything that's commendable about lesser Camaros and cranks it up. Just to recap, I'd keep the killer driving dynamics, aggressive styling, incredible power, and that throaty rumble, but I could do without the crippling blind spots, that angled display, and useless trunk opening, which I didn't mention earlier. Just look at how small that is. So, as you can see, the 2016 Chevy Camaro SS Coupe is not quite a perfect car, but goddamn is it a lot of fun. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the Autoguide.com YouTube channel to get all of our latest features and vehicle reviews. Is it a checkmate that you get in baseball? I think it is. That's where the other team crosses the blue line when they're trying to go for a turkey, right? I'm not an expert, but I have read a few Sports Illustrated.